Should you chase the subclass 190 for immediate permanent residency, or take the subclass 491 regional pathway? Most people think the answer is obvious. But here's the reality in 2026. For many occupations, the 491 isn't just faster. It may be the only realistic way into Australia. Let's break down the difference. The subclass 190 gives you permanent residency from day one. You receive 5 bonus points, access to Medicare, and the ability to live anywhere in Australia. The subclass 491, on the other hand, is a 5-year provisional visa. You must live in a regional area for 3 years before applying for permanent residency through the subclass 191 visa. But here's the key difference. The 491 gives you 15 bonus points instead of 5. That extra 10 points can completely change your chances of receiving an invitation. Now, here's what's happening in 2026 that many applicants don't realize. First, state nomination allocations for the 190 are shrinking, while many states are maintaining or increasing their 491 quotas as the government pushes regional migration. Second, points inflation is real. While the official minimum is 65 points, the competitive threshold for many occupations, especially IT, engineering, and accounting, is often 80 to 90 points for the 190 visa. Third, some occupations simply aren't receiving 190 invitations in competitive states like New South Wales or Victoria. But they are receiving invitations under the 491 in states such as South Australia, Tasmania, and Western Australia. And when people hear regional visa, they often imagine remote outback towns. But regional Australia includes cities like Perth, Adelaide, Canberra, the Gold Coast, Hobart, Darwin, Newcastle, and Wollongong, all with strong job markets, modern infrastructure, and large populations. Here's where the strategy comes in. With the 15-point boost from the 491, many applicants receive invitations in 2 to 6 months compared with 12 to 24 months, or longer for the 190. Yes, the total time to permanent residency may be longer, roughly 4 years instead of 1 to 3. But you're living and working in Australia much sooner, which for many applicants is far better than waiting offshore indefinitely. Let's look at a quick example. Sarah is a 30-year-old software engineer with 75 base points. If she applies for the 190 in New South Wales, the 5-point bonus brings her to 80 points. But NSW rarely invites software engineers below 85 points. So her EOI could sit in the pool for 12 to 18 months with no invitation. If she applies for a 491 in South Australia, the 15-point bonus raises her score to 90 points. South Australia actively invites software engineers under the 491, and she could receive an invitation within 2 to 3 months. That means Sarah could be living and working in Adelaide within about 9 months, more than a year faster. So which pathway should you choose? The 190 may suit you if you already have 85 plus points, your occupation is actively invited in your preferred state, and you need immediate permanent residency. But the 491 can be the smarter strategy if your points are between 65 and 80, your occupation is highly competitive for the 190, or you simply want to enter Australia faster. The most important thing to understand is this. The best visa isn't the one with the most attractive label. It's the one that actually gets you into Australia. If you're unsure which pathway makes sense for your profile, Think Visa is currently offering a $50 strategic consultation. 50% off our normal price. During the session, a MARA-registered migration professional will review your occupation, points score, and profile against current 2026 invitation trends, and tell you honestly whether the 190 or 491 is your best pathway. Don't let your EOI sit in the pool for years. Click the link below to book your strategy session now. Your Australian dream is closer than you think. You just need the right strategy.